Yo, people, it's your boy Major, and as always, I'm with my brother Ace, and welcome back to another episode of Two Up Front. Ace, what you telling me, bro?
Damn, man. I'm good, bro. I'm good, man. Been a long week so far, but definitely happy to be back talking about football. Football, it can make or break your mood, man. So today should be a good conversation because I think we're gonna experience both. But yeah, I'm good, bro. How you doing, my guy?
I hear it, bro. Hey, you know how it goes, bro. Blessed and highly favored, man. Always, always, always. But yeah, please make sure that you like the video, like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. Please, please, please. We would really appreciate it. And yeah, bro, we've got a lot of football to talk about, of course. There were some big matches this weekend. But before we get into the Premier League, of course, we announced on our last stream that we've got a football club of our own. And I believe you've got some updates to share with the people, bro. So yeah, I'll pass the mic to you.
Nah, I appreciate that, bro. Like we said, man, we go the top of the sport, Premier League, and we go the grassroots, and we follow the journey. And you know the thing about journeys, bro? Sometimes you have that rosy first start, and you don't get that. You get another start, but then that other start shows you that, yeah, man, like there's a lot to learn for our team, but like I'm really enjoying the process, man. Like I can see the potential. I can see where cool. Like what I'm loving about this very quickly before we get into it. I was thinking about it today. Yeah, it's actually like playing Football Manager in real life. Like it's actually so fun to actually be able to like set up a team and you see where you've made mistakes, where the team could have been better, what you need to work on. So yeah, unfortunately for our first game this weekend, we did lose, but like I was definitely very happy with the performance. So I think definitely a lot to kind of take on and move forward with. So very happy to say that. But yeah, bro. Yeah, you were there too actually. What was your kind of thoughts on the match? Very, very quickly, and we'll get into it.
Yeah, no, I hear you, bro. And yeah, man, like you said, of course, it's a journey. And yeah, for one, I just want to say, yeah, like I'm really proud of everyone that was involved. Like the effort levels were there. And I know that the team, obviously, they've not had as long as other teams to like gel, and they've not necessarily had the training. So yeah, man, I feel like guys, just keep your head up, keep going, man. And yeah, like Ace said, it's a journey, man. So yeah. As for me, like I'm proud of everyone involved, man. And yeah, it was nice to also see, obviously, like just everyone there supporting and getting behind the team. So yeah, man, there's gonna be also future games which are, more within our area as well. So yeah, man, like I'm really looking forward to
the home support.
Yeah, watching those games, and yeah, like you said, the home support. So yeah, man, big up everyone.
For real.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, bro, hey man, we've got a lot to talk about, and where I think we should probably start is, of course, that 0-0 with Crystal Palace and Sunderland. Like, of course, like
Pardon?
Bro,
What do you mean, bro?
Sunderland just came into the Premier League, and Crystal Palace, good team, and like there's a lot to talk about there. Like, but what, you don't agree?
Nah, bro. I stayed silent to let you correct yourself, to let you come back to the right side, bro. I don't agree.
You don't
bro.
agree.
There's only one place that we have to start.
This is big bias. This is
you know what? I wasn't even gonna go straight into this spot because you tried to be cheeky. I said, you know what? I know Major's not gonna like this. 1 second, let me even get open, bro. I saw some quotes before the game that I was just like, yeah, this is. I think for me, when you say like you look at a manager and like what you're saying, I'm looking at the team and I'm thinking like your vision isn't my vision. Does that make sense? Does that make sense, bro? Let me get this quote open. I'll even show it and I'll read it out because I want to get your kind of take. I don't know if you saw it. 1 second. 1 sec. Cool. This is the quote. Yeah, I don't know if you can see that. If I bring it open, yeah. So I watched a lot of the Premier League games while I was in Portugal, and you could feel that United was really bad about transitions. Kobe was the only guy that calmed down the game. Now we have other players that calm down the game. We play different. And so sometimes I expect more from Kobe Mainu. I know he can give that. He's really good at controlling the game. But if he plays as a number 8, he has to reach the box and return back to midfield. Sometimes he has to cover a lot of space. And bro, I was just looking at this, yeah, and I feel like there was that one, and the other one that really got me, bro, was the one where he's talking about how, yeah, he has other players that can calm down the game now. So basically, gonna say like he doesn't really need Kobe's skill set. That what Kobe needs to focus on is he's running. And I was just like, why is that? Why is that what you? Why is that the factor that you care about? The guy controls the game, and you're like, nah. I don't want you. We have other people that can control the game. Who I don't know who he's talking about because he's playing Bruno and Ugarte in midfield. So I don't know who's controlling the game to then pick the players that just want to run around the pitch. And then you see performances like that 3-0. Because yeah, I don't know how much of the game you're able to catch, bro, but it was so yeah, man. It was United City was so comfortable. But I think that's what made it worse. Is I think everyone going into it kind of had the mentality of, oh, United with the transitions, that's on the running power. It does work against this type of team. City look vulnerable. City's defense hasn't been great. They've been got out a few times this season. So I think everyone went into it giving United much more like kind of like, cool, this could be interesting. And just it was just so poor, man. Like I feel like very quickly, if I give you my thing, I think Amorim going into the game, there was like very clear decisions that you're gonna live or die by. One is Cunha's not playing, bro. I saw that lineup. I said Cunha's not playing, and then you played Mbeumo and Ahmad as the midfield two to keep Bruno in midfield. I said, bro, like it's like so you couldn't move Bruno to the 10. You would rather keep Maino on the bench. Like, Ahmad is cool, but I rather like you've made that choice now to actively keep Bruno still in midfield to play what's it called Ahmad in the 10 instead of like him. So I was like, cool, you've made that decision. We're gonna see how that goes. Then the goalkeeper as well. You brought in the goalkeeper. We know the weaknesses of buying there. We said, cool. It's a big choice, isn't it? Choosing who to go. If I'm being honest, if I'm Lamens, I'm probably happy that he played behind there. But I think, again, going into it, even though I feel like for me the second goal, I can kind of put on buying there a little bit. I think he should have done better. I don't know what you thought about the Haaland finish with that one. I just felt like he just looked.
He went down. He went down.
Like it just looked like went through him. So I was like, cool. That was a decision. And then the first goal with Bruno losing Mason Mount in the box again because he's not a midfielder, so he doesn't have those instincts. So if you see the first goal, the Foden, the Doku cross, and the
when
Foden
Doku
header
went through,
you see that he just runs off Bruno because again he doesn't have those instincts. So he's a midfielder playing deeper than he's used to playing for most of his career. So again, it's like that cost you the first goal. I think Binder cost you the second goal, and then he kept short on for the whole pitch. You then probably made mistakes in all three goals, and it's just like, I was watching it thinking, I was saying it to you last time that I've got to the point where I don't see it turning around just because I think you're so stubborn to how you want to play. And clearly you're not seeing all of these problems that everyone else is seeing and you're not making any changes. So you're just going to die on this hill. So I think we're just all waiting for the inevitable to happen at this point. Like, but yeah, sorry, bro. That was my little rant on the game, bro. Like, bro, he said, I don't know why. Why must you suffer, bro? Why must he suffer? But why?
Bro, it's crazy because I remember that he did this thing where it's like when he first came in, like he was really honest, he was very blunt, and he spoke about obviously, like we're gonna have to go through some hard times, etc. And what's happened now is that he keeps on talking about this suffering, these hard times, and it's like, brother, you've got to find the solutions. Like, you can't just keep on telling us we're gonna suffer. It's that, bro, when are things gonna turn around? And man, like I think Amorim, he's the only manager where he's not gone through like a good spell. Like he's not had any sort of manager bounce when he first came in. He's not gone for a good spell. Like I can't believe he's not won back-to-back games like throughout the entirety of his tenure. Like that's crazy. Absolutely crazy. So man, like things aren't working. As regards to the game, obviously, like as you know, I was in the studio, man. So it's like I'm working, obviously, and then I've got the game there like on the iPad as well. So obviously I'm multitasking. So like I wasn't able to put like my full concentration on the game. But like from what I was seeing, it just wasn't good enough. Like, and I think to your point, I knew Cunha wasn't going to be fit and available for this match. And I thought, you know what? Like, if he does, like, I already know, like, you don't like Kobe. Like, do you get me? I'm not talking personally, but as regards to as a player, I already know you don't like Kobe. Like, you don't see him playing in your team or whatever the case may be, because you've made that evident when you've publicly said that, you know what, he's fighting with fighting for a position with Bruno, and you never drop Bruno, and you're always going to play Bruno, then you're already making a statement. And then in this game, Cunha's injured, and then what I thought he was going to do was move Bruno into the 10, and then that makes space for another midfielder, which should have been Kobe. He said, nope, Bruno's still going to stay in that midfield line. And then obviously with Ahmad, like, again, it's not even a thing about like Ahmad. Like, first and foremost, Ahmad, you know how much I rate Ahmad, but he's not been good this season. He's had a poor start to the season. Like, he's not been good. But it's more so a thing as well, whereas like when you're having these wing backs, again, we've had a lot of conversations regarding 5 at the back, like, and or is it going to be a 5 at the back, or is it going to be a 3-4-2-1 or 3-4-3? Whereas like, yeah, like, how are you going to use those wing backs? And yeah, man, there's been too much 5 at the back. There's been too much of that. And it always seems like in the big games as well, it looks like, because it was a similar thing obviously against Arsenal, where he chose to start Dalot in that wing back position. And it's like, yeah, again, Ahmad, it's like he doesn't want Ahmad in the wing back position. And again, I've said it, Ahmad's not been playing well, but it's like you don't want to play. It's like he doesn't want to play with that much attackers. And the thing is with this system is that it's requiring the wing backs to do so much, because even players like someone like a Dorgu, is like he's the guy always receiving the ball in like dangerous areas. And it's like, obviously, like, I think people are very harsh with Dorgu. I think he's got a lot of potential. Like I said, he's extremely athletic. But yeah, his final ball isn't there at the moment. Like, there was too many times where it was hitting the first man. And yeah, like, again, he's not someone that's going to pick up the ball and give man step overs, twist you in and out, and drive it top bins. So it's like other teams, the players that they're having in those positions, like, they are attacking players who have got like variety in how they're going to go at their fullback or go at the defense. Whereas with us, obviously, yeah, like when Ahmad is in those positions, like I remember against you guys when Ahmad was getting Madueke on the island, and it's like, cool, cook him. But it's like, yeah, like we don't have enough of that within our play. And then just generally speaking as well, I've said it before, how we build up, we don't build up through the midfield. Like, like we don't build up through the midfield. So yeah,
you,
man,
you know
like,
what, you know what's so prevalent to me in this game, because I was speaking to one of my boys and he made a very good point where you see a team like Palace and they just never look as open as you guys do, like throughout the game. And I feel like one of the key things that was so clear in this game is that when you build up, you send your wing backs up the field, and then you have less players to build up with. You build up with the midfield, like, so it's like kind of like you're going direct to the wing backs because they're high up the pitch when you're building up. And when you're pressing, you press with your midfield and you leave your wing backs back, which is why it's a back 5. And again, other teams don't normally press like that. They press with the wingers or the wing backs first, and they keep the midfield more reserved, if that makes sense. But like he's doing it like the reverse way, and it just clearly isn't working. And it's a decision on how he's choosing to press and build up, and he's deciding to just not change it. Does that make sense? That's why it's just like, what? So how can you live and die by your system to this level where you've been your bottom of the Premier League after, like, since you've been here, if you ignore the relegated teams, and you're just like, my system is going to work and these players just need to get my system. I'm like, I think that's just terrible coaching, bro. I think that's terrible coaching.
The other thing with it as well is that what tends to happen is that we start off the matches and we're quite compact and like everything, because the players are quite closer together. But then as the game stretches, that changes. So it's like you've got that 2 in midfield. Because it's a 2-man midfield, then you need the 2 in front to be closer to them. Like, do you get me? To help provide some sort of protection. But then as the game opens up and the 2 10 start moving forward and wandering, then the 2 in the middle get exposed. And yeah, like that's what's been happening. So yeah, he carries on saying that, it's not about like and also this is another thing as well, because people talk about like philosophy and formation are not the same thing. If you've got a footballing philosophy where you say, all right, cool, this is how we play football, that is not the same as saying this is the only formation that we are going to operate under. Like, they're not the
Mm,
same thing. Like, and I think people need to understand that as well. Because sometimes when people are saying, oh, like, oh yeah, you know, he's got a philosophy, you shouldn't change the philosophy, etc., whatever the case may be. And it's like philosophy and formation, they're not the same thing. They're two different
mm,
things. Someone can
mm,
have a philosophy of how they want to play football, like how they want to build up, like
mm,
how they want to progress the ball. And that doesn't mean that, oh, it can only work with one formation. And he carries on saying that, oh, it's not about the formation, but you're also not willing to try any other formations.
mm,
So it's like, so when you're saying, oh, like, well, it's not about the formation, it's not about the formation. Well, it's like, first and foremost, you've not tried any other formation, but even the fundamentals of the formation that you're trying to play with the three in the back, even that system, you've not tried to adapt that enough. Like, do you get me? Like, you can play, you can try in a game have playing three at the back, but you can also play three man in midfield and two up
he
top.
said nope.
Like, do you
He
get
said
me? Yeah,
nope.
like you can try to do that, but it's this
Yeah.
insistence of, oh, okay. And again, you've not produced any results. And when he first came, I understood, like, I could understand why you're saying, all right, cool, you know what? I am going to implement this formation. I'm going to insist upon, like, trying to provide some discipline within this club because everything's a mess. But after a while, when you've not got any results and things haven't gone your way, then, like, bro, what are you just going to continue losing? Like, something's got to change. And you can't even go with the same thing as regards to, like, oh, it's the players, because it's like, well, the Rashford that people were blaming, he's not there anymore. The Sancho
Yep.
that people were blaming, he's not there anymore. The
Yep.
Anthony that people were blaming, he's not there anymore. The Hoyland that people were blaming, he's not there anymore. It's like,
Boy.
bro, like, a lot of these players that everyone was saying, oh, you know what, they're just not good enough or whatever the
Mm,
case may
mm,
be.
mm.
And it's just like, oh, bruv, that's not true. Like, do you get me?
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, like, I think he currently is just looking, it's looking hella dark for Ruben. I can't lie, man. Hella
Yeah,
dark.
bro, man.
Hella
I
dark
told you,
for
man.
him.
I'll keep coming back down to that decision, man. I think he signed it. That key, the Bruno thing. I think it's tough, Bruno. I love you, bro. If I'm him and Bruno's flirting with Saudi 100 mil, I'm saying, brother, I'll be so real. You don't really work in my system, but obviously I can't force you to leave in it. But I'll be so real with you. Like, if you want to go, do it for your family, in it. I'm not begging him to stay in these circumstances, not to play him in midfield either. So yeah, man, I think that was like the like his biggest mistake, and it's gonna be what finishes him, in my opinion. But
It's
yeah,
dark,
man.
man.
I don't know if
It's
there's
dark, dark,
anything
dark.
more specific about the game that you kind of want to touch on.
Bro, I gotta give some credit to City, man. Like,
Mm.
obviously, yeah, because there was a lot of pressure on them going into this fixture. A lot of people were talking about how they've been playing, and the first person I'm gonna start off with is Haaland, man. Like, and I've said it before, but sometimes I think this guy just gets disrespected too much, man. Like, do you get me? Like, even like Isak, like, I rate Isak so highly, bro. Like, he's my
Mm,
type of footballer, techie. Please, let's not get it twisted. Haaland is the best striker in the Premier League. Like, let's
mm,
just all let's just
mm.
all let's
So let's
just
be
all
guided.
behave. Yeah, let's
Mm,
all be guided, bruv. Like, do you get me? You've got to
mm,
respect what my man's done, bruv. Like, do you get me? And
mm,
I think what's really interesting as well is because when Haaland came to City, he actually had to adapt, like, a lot, in the sense of, like, he had to become much more of like a box striker, because what Haaland's strength was, like, when I used to watch him, especially with Dortmund,
mm.
he is an absolute monster on the transition.
Yeah, he
Like,
is.
bro, he
He
is
is.
a
He is.
monster
Yeah,
on
he
the
is, man.
transition. He is a monster. And
Yeah.
yeah, you even saw it yesterday, where it's just like, bro, let Haaland face towards goal and run. bro,
bro.
he
You know what
loves
it
it.
is,
Like
yeah.
that's where he's
That
most happiest.
that run,
But
yeah. My
he don't
strikers
get
need
to
to
do
watch
it a
that.
lot.
See what he do. See
Yeah,
where he pause, wait
yeah.
for the pass, and he left them
Left
behind.
it,
Like
bro.
that. Oh
That's
my
what he
god.
loves, bro. It's just he
Yeah,
doesn't get to do it a lot at City, and that's why you got to give him
yeah.
credit because it's like
Nah.
he's been able to like adapt. Like, do you get me?
Mm.
Like he's been able to adapt, and it's like, you know what, I can score different type of goals. I can work in different type of systems. But yeah, man, like I think Haaland, he started this season on fire. Like even when City have not been good, bro, it's already 5 goals that he scored in the league, man. Like, do you get me? So yeah, he's made a big statement. And then, bruv, his partner in crime, like these two, they always two-man step against us, bruv. Haaland and Foden. Like, do you get me? And it's like, obviously, Foden, he's the mank in the squad. And then obviously Haaland as well, his dad played
Well,
for City. So maybe it's because it means more to them, bro. But them man always
okay.
two-man
You know,
step
easy. I forgot.
on
I forgot why he's
United.
dad. Because even one of my boys was asking me, why
Yeah.
is Haaland so excited to play United? He didn't
Yeah, his
understand
dad.
where the
His dad's a
motivation came
City.
from.
Yeah,
You're right.
bro.
You're right. That's the motivation. It's
Yeah,
true.
man. I
Because you
think
can
so for
tell that
them,
he's
man.
extra happy.
Yeah, them man, it means more, bro. Because them man always
Mm.
two-man step on us. Like Foden, like, bro, this guy's been missing for how long, bro? Of course, this is where he comes back. Of course. Of course.
Pep looked in his eyes and said, "Yeah, man, you're starting.
You're starting.
You're
He
starting.
said,
You see the hunger. Yeah,
he
you're
said,
starting.
if there's
Yeah,
any game you're starting, is this one.
yeah.
He's
It's
like,
this
I know
one.
you know what this means, bro. Like,
Mm.
yeah. So yeah, man, I gotta give credit to them. It could have been worse, to be honest, man. Like,
Yeah, it
yeah,
could have
like
been.
because
It could have been
I
five,
saw the
six. Yeah.
Reinders chance, where like just went past the post, and then, yeah, man, you spoke about goalkeepers. We had
Mm.
Bayern Deer. Do you get me? We
Mm.
chose not to start Lamens, and then look at Donnarumma. You see that save from
Oh,
Mbumo,
bro, I'm
like, bro,
concerned. That's
and
my one
that,
concern this weekend. 'Cause everyone's been
bro,
focusing on his ball playing ability.
bro,
I, I'm forgetting
bro.
this guy's a nasty keeper when he wants to be, man.
Bro, I was like, what?
Nasty when
What?
he
I was
wants to
like,
be.
what is that? I was like, bro,
Yeah,
that
that
Mbumo
dive was
caught that so
crazy.
clean as well, bro,
He
on the
did. It looked like it
volley,
was meant
like,
to nestle. It was meant
bro,
to nestle in that
and that
corner.
would have made it
Yeah,
2-1, and I think it was on like the 60th minute. So it was
yeah,
like
that could have changed
cool.
the
Like
game.
all of a
That
sudden, it's
would have
like,
changed the
yeah,
game.
man. So it's like massive save. Like, do you get me? And even when you're talking about Bayern Deer, how for the second goal, Haaland's first, where he like goes to ground early, and it kind of makes it easier for Haaland. There was kind of a similar thing where Šeško is like run through, and Donnarumma comes out, and he just makes himself big, where to like just narrow the space and the angle, where it's like, yeah, like all Šeško can do is like just poke it towards him, and Donnarumma can easily save it. Like, so it's just, yeah, man, like buying someone like that, of course, is gonna be very different. And again, we're talking about adapting and stuff like that. I think this is also Pep adapting, because Edison is arguably has been the best ball playing goalkeeper in the world, and he's been perfect for Man City system. Donnarumma, for all his strengths, one of the like things that people question is his ability to play out with his feet. And Pepper still said, yeah, bring him. Like, do you get me? So it's just like, yeah, man. Like that's also showing, like, you know, even like one of the greatest managers of all time, like he can still say, all right, you know what? Let's try something. Like, do you
Yeah,
get me?
and you know what
Let's
it is
try
sometimes
something.
too. I feel like you
Mhm.
might look at a player like when you're trying to replace someone, and you think I
Mhm.
can get someone who doesn't do the job anywhere as good, or I can try something a bit different. And I'll be
Mhm.
real. I think this game was when it made me realize that, oh, maybe that's what he's trying to do. Maybe
Mhm.
the ball playing isn't, but you know that this type of football you're playing, you're gonna consider a lot of these type of chances. So it's probably you're trying to probably go down like because I know like Alisson is probably like one of the best keepers in the world in that 1v1 as well. And
Mhm.
again, it's like City and Liverpool play so aggressive. Players are getting 1v1, and Alisson is just digging these guys out because that's his superpower. If Donnarumma can do something to that kind of level as well, then again, it's
Mhm.
like he's tried something different. Whether it will work or not, we will see in it. But sometimes I think that might be better than just trying to get the same type of player that can't do it as well as your previous one. So,
Mhm.
fair play to Pep, man. It definitely worked out in this game. I don't know what you
Yeah.
thought about if you because what the Sesko performance, because bro, I kept forgetting this guy was playing, man. He was so anonymous. But I don't know if that's a United issue of you guys just don't know how to service a striker, but it just yeah. Well, watching
Yeah.
that game, man, it just
From what I saw, I didn't see much. Obviously, there was that charts that I mentioned where like he went through, and then yeah, Donnarumma saved it. But yeah, from what I saw, I didn't see much. I also didn't see like much service to involved. Like again, with what I was saying with the wing backs, there was too many times like the crosses hitting the first man. And yeah, man, like I think the service to him is poor, and I think United's overall build up is poor. So we've got a lot of stuff to work on. And also, again, I said it before, I wasn't a fan of Amorim. I'm not a fan of how Amorim has integrated Šeško, because I felt like, okay, I get why you didn't start him against Arsenal, but I think, yeah, against Burnley and against what was the game before Burnley? Fulham. Yeah, like I felt like, yeah, he needs to be getting more minutes. Like, a striker's currency is goals. Like, that if he's going to be the starting striker, you need to familiarize, do you get me? He needs to familiarize himself with how the team plays, the Premier League, etc. And you've got to give him the best chance. And I don't think Amorim done that. And I think also, going back to what you said earlier, I think partially it's a thing of like, where Amorim, he's got his players that he likes and he's trying to fit them all in, kind of a thing. So it's like, for example, Mount was playing well. Don't ever get it twisted. Like he was playing well, but it's like, I know Amorim really likes Mount. So it's like, all right, cool. He's gonna put Mount there, but then Cunha's there as well, and then Bumo's there, and then Bruno's gonna play, do you get me, in the two in midfield. So that means that Cunha's playing up top, and you're not playing with like a natural striker. And it's like, yeah, like he's trying to fit all of these players in. And it's like, yeah, man, I think Amorim hasn't done Šeško a lot of favors, but yeah, we've got to wait for him. Obviously, I was seeing a lot of people, and you know how it goes, man. People are gonna,
hey man,
they're gonna get
what it is,
onto him.
yeah. It's especially bad when there's someone like this, when like loads of teams all strengthening us in a particular position, and then everyone, it's so easy to compare across, because people are like, oh, this team got a new striker, this team got, and they're all scoring. Even Made from Newcastle got a goal. I just knew that, this is just more pressure on Šeško, but overall, man, your bigger issue is definitely Amorim, right, in my opinion.
Yeah, I'm not gonna again, like it was his first start. Like I think before that, I don't even know if he'd played up to 90 minutes in the Premier League yet. Like, so
no, he hasn't.
Yeah, like for your first start to be away at the Etihad, it's difficult. And also, one thing I will say as well is that I feel like a lot of it has got to do with like Man United, or just generally as well. So it's like, because even I look at someone like a Gyökeres, and we'll speak about him a little bit later, like when we talk about Arsenal. But like, I feel like Gyökeres, he's got 3 goals currently from Arsenal. I think if Gyökeres is in this United team, he's not getting those 3 goals.
I agree.
Do you get me? And I feel like if Šeško is in the Arsenal team, he might not have got as much goals as Gyökeres, but I think he does better than what he's doing at United currently. Like, so I think, yeah, we've got a lot to do with it as well. But yeah, I think patience for him. Like, I'm not really on Šeško like that. Like, yeah, like I think, yeah, I've got to give him a bit more time, and let's see what happens. Like, it's his first start. So yeah.
I hear that. But yeah, man. But one thing I will say though is, as much as we give City credit to, I also think City also went great as well. Like, that makes any sense at the same time. Is that they also were not great. So yeah, no, definitely a lot of players will have to step up. Like, yeah, it wasn't a great game from Reinders.
Yeah,
like,
they got you next, man.
Yeah, so, that's next game. So boy, we're hoping for that type of performance, but that's not gonna be the case. But no. But yeah, man. So those are my thoughts on the United City game.
Yeah, man. So yeah, moving swiftly on, man, from one TwoUpFront team to another. Obviously, Arsenal, off the back of that defeat to Liverpool, you had Forest at home. Obviously, Andrew taking over. People are thinking, oh, could this be a little bit of a stumbling block? But yeah, man, from what I saw, this was light work. Like, honestly. Yeah.
It would be so interesting though, because we were speaking about before we went live that I didn't watch the first half, and you watched the first half. I watched mainly the highlights and match of the day, because I was out during the match as well. So I think I got a opinion of the game, but then I also know like the first half, like when you watch the game, it's a bit different in it. So I was gonna ask you what you thought about the first half of the match, because I heard that maybe, was it still a bit slow? Because obviously you watch the reaction, you see the end, you see the result, and you're like, wow. Like, I'll tell you how I felt. I'm like watching it back. But yeah, what were your kind of thoughts watching it live?
Yeah, no, I felt like Arsenal, obviously, like sometimes like when teams come away to the Emirates, like you know how they can sometimes like try and make things difficult. But I feel like first and foremost, one glaring, and again, I'm not trying to come for your boy again, but one
Uh,
glaring obvious thing that you can see, like when
okay.
Arsenal are playing, is that on the left and on the right, there's a threat. Like, do you get me?
Mm,
Because it's like, yeah, you see Eze over there and Madueke, and I'm gonna get to his performance because I think
we're gonna talk about it.
some people were speaking about like his previous performances, talking about like, oh, you know what, some of them were over exaggerated. Like, so like I know against Liverpool, for example, like some people were saying like, oh, he cooked Kirkes. Whereas I said,
Mm,
like, I was like, I think Madueke did well. I definitely don't think he cooked Kirkes. Like, do you get me? I thought it was a good battle. I think he got the better of him sometimes, but then Kirkes came back and recovered, etc. But in this game, Madueke was, yeah, man, he was doing the business, like, bruv. He was a proper. He was cooking them, like he was cooking them,
bro.
like. And again, you know, when we speak about Saka, where we say,
Mm,
"Oh, you know what?" Like he's comfortable to come on inside on his left, but then also go outside on his right. Yeah,
mm,
Madueke, that's what he was on. Like, do you get me? Both
mm.
sides, and like sometimes, like you would just stand up the fullback and just say, "All right, cool, I'm gonna get him." Like, do you get
Bro,
me?
you know what
Like,
it was like? You know
I'm
what it
gonna
was like
get him.
watching it, bro? I was like, I forgot what watching a wing play football. Like, you know, a
Yeah,
winger. When a winger is
yeah,
taking on his man, and it's like he's just destroying him every single time. Like he just knows I have
yeah.
your number. Like no matter who they sent to that side of the pitch to come defend, he was dealing with that man. So yeah, nah. Yeah, no. Okay, cool. Sorry, yeah. I'll
Serious
let you continue.
performance.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, serious performance. And then yeah, man, like obviously as a, even though I think his best position is the 10, but yeah, like on that left hand side, just still, yeah, it's such a massive upgrade, man. It's
Mm,
like
I
it's
hear
such a
it.
massive upgrade.
I hear it. I hear it.
So yeah, like I think obviously the Zubamendi goal, which yeah, like great, great connection, great. Like I think the keeper was unsighted a bit and was a bit central, but still I think like
Yeah, you know
a
what it is? I
lot.
think that's those goals that you respect because of the technique. Like I was like the
Yeah,
way he hit that, the ball
yeah,
falling, the way he caught
yeah,
it. I said, bro, like that's disgusting technique, man.
yeah.
To
The
even get that on
technique.
target the way he did is
That's what it
beautiful.
is.
So yeah,
Yeah, it's one of them ones where it's like, yeah, the technique, like on how he hit the ball, like was great. And then yeah, man, like I felt like Arsenal, like I think one thing that things are being shown. One thing that's on display currently is your depth, like your squad
yeah,
depth, because I think before if a Saka's out and then you're thinking, who's gonna replace him? But yeah, like I said, Madueke on that right hand side, nice. And then again, even Saliba, I think Arteta said he's back in first training. I mean,
mm,
first team training. But yeah, that mascara, brother, is looking
bro,
serious, bruv. Like, do you get me? Yeah,
bro.
like he just
Bro,
come.
I think Saliba said, "Hey man, give me a couple more days." I know last season Arteta saying, "Strap up, brother. There's no couple
Yeah,
more days here. This is a title race. Get on that pitch." So yeah, when you
yeah,
have depth, that means that you can like, let players come back properly
yeah.
as well, like better.
Even
Yeah,
put
man,
Rice on the bench
he's
as
looking
well.
clean. Yeah,
Yeah, put Rice on the bench. Said, "All right, cool. We've got Europe in
bro.
midweek, man. Like you just chill out for a bit. We'll bring you
Bro,
on later."
you see when
Like,
Odegaard going off 20 minutes last season,
yeah,
I'd have put
man.
my hand on my head, bro. I'd have said it's
That's
over.
how Wanyeri.
Hey man, go on, brother.
Yeah, man. Go
Go
do
do
your
something.
thing. Like, yeah, man.
Yeah.
So yeah, like yeah. From everything I saw, like really good performance still. Like,
Mm.
yeah, if I was an Arsenal fan, I would be very happy with that. I can't lie.
No, I
But yeah,
hear it, man, and like you're kind of yeah alluding to, yeah. First goal was beautiful. I feel like yeah, even the second goal. I think what kind of like summarizes the kind of quality on that side is that ball over the top by Calafiori that
mm,
Eze hits with a first time touch across the box for Gyökeres
hmm,
finish. I said, Martin, I love you, but I know you're not doing that. I know
mm,
you'd have captured the ball, put your head down and try to run into the defender. That's what
mm,
would have happened there, man. So even the technique in that as well, that assist
hmm,
was beautiful, man. Gyökeres, yeah,
yeah.
like you say, man, very happy that he's just continuing to get goals. And so he's my chunky striker, but as long as my chunky striker gets me goals,
Bro,
hey man,
man,
he
I
can be as
told
chunky as
you.
he likes, man.
I've
He can
said
be as
it. I
chunky as
said
he
it.
likes, man.
I said it about Gyökeres. I was like, bro, like he's not Isak. He's not, bro.
Mm,
He's not. it's not gonna look the
Jinky
smoothest.
Majinky,
Do you get me? He's
yes,
not the
yeah.
tech man. Like, do you get me? That's not what he is, bro. But don't
Mm.
try, bro. Accept man for what he is, bro. Man,
Bro.
bro, he's hungry and he
Bro, Major,
really
the
goes.
bit that the
Like, do you
move,
get
my
me?
favorite move of the game was where
Mm,
he picks it up on the left wing and he
yeah,
runs at the defender. He lays it up to Madueke. Madueke
yeah,
kills
yeah,
time
yeah.
and then he
And
rolls it
then
back to him and he smacks it
slaps
off the
it against the
crossbar. I
post.
said,
Yeah,
yeah, man, this guy can
yeah,
gun, man.
slaps it off the
This
post, bro.
guy
Yeah,
is,
bro.
yeah,
Knows
man.
what he's about. Even,
Yeah, he's hungry.
even, even, like for that second goal when Eze, like you said, like great ball across the box and yeah, tapping. You see Yockers just points to him straight. He said, "Bro, this is what I feed off." He
Major,
said, "This is what I
major,
need."
major,
He said, "This is
major,
what I need." He said, "This is my
major,
favorite type of goal. What a
major.
nice little tapping." Hey
Major.
man, this is
Shall
what I
I tell
feed
you?
off.
Shall I tell you when I got excited when I was watching back
Mm,
the replays? And again, this is
mm,
where you know me. I love Odegaard, and he's my guy.
mm,
But
mm.
I was looking at this game saying, Arteta, if Odegaard is really injured and he needs some break, that's you
Mm.
might have fallen into something very good here because I think when Saka comes back, if
As
Madueke
a
continues
10,
playing at this form, what are you gonna
Madrid.
do, brother? Who are you gonna drop? That's because me,
Mm,
I'll say, bro, Eze behind Gyökeres in the 10 with
mm,
what Eze knows playing without a striker like Mateta, I said, bro, man, that could be nasty. Eze
mm,
and Gyökeres, that two man with Saka and Madueke, if you can if you can keep that form, just I don't even care. It's not even a GA thing. Just keep if you can kill your winger like this with your fullback in the games,
mm,
bro. Don't worry about the GA. That's another man would do that for
mm,
me. Like so, yeah,
mm,
nah, man. I looked at that kind of potential when Saka comes back. What Arteta's gonna do if Odegaard also isn't fully fit and you have to play someone else in the 10. I said, bro, Arteta, please, understand. My black boys from London, it could be nasty. It could be
mm,
very, very nasty. That free behind Gyökeres. But yeah,
mm.
man. So what we'll see. We'll see if it ever happens. But that was a potential I saw from that game if Madueke could continue that form. Because like you say, man, he was absolutely ripping the whole match, man. He
Great
was
performance.
ripping them the whole
Great
game.
performance. There was another bit, I think it was the second half, where it's like he takes it, he gets the ball and then like who is it? Who is it that made the overlapping run? Like the fullback makes the overlapping
Oh
run and
yeah, it was Timber.
he
I
released
think it was
Timber.
Timber.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was
yeah, I
Timber.
feel
It
it's
was
Timber.
Timber.
Like yeah, like just
Yeah.
guys it releases it right at the last second for like Timber, like on the overlap, and then Timber puts the ball across the box, and it's like, yeah, man, just
But you know
even
what I loved about that
the right
performance the most about
decisions.
him?
Mm.
It's that I think is what you say because the biggest criticism of him at Chelsea was this trying to cut in and bang it every
And
single time,
shoot.
cut it
Yeah,
and bang it every
yeah,
time. He was trying to
yeah,
just do
yeah.
two main character syndrome too much.
Mm,
But now that kind of poise, like, no, to okay, cool. I'm just gonna kill time.
mm.
Let someone overlap me, then put it
Wait
through to
for
them.
it.
I said, yeah, if
Boom.
you add that to your game
Mm,
and you can also cut in and bang it sometimes too, I say you're gonna be dangerous. So yeah, long
mm.
may it continue, man. Hopefully, playing with the Arsenal players now, there's like he's come here at the right time and the right age, and yeah, man, he realizes that yeah, Gyökeres is there to finish all of these off. I'm not with Jackson, where I don't even trust him if I lay this across. I'm not even sure if I trust that guy to put it in. So yeah, nah, man, it was a great performance by him. I think you have to just give him credit for it, and hopefully, again, it's one game. See if he can keep it going. But nah, man, from an
Yeah.
Arsenal perspective, I was definitely very happy with this game. Watching it back, I was like, yeah, it was definitely much more what I want to see. Where I was seeing. I heard that maybe the first half wasn't as intense as the second half, but the second half just
Mm.
chances after chance when Forest started to open up, and yeah, it just looked like we just looked dangerous, which is what I'm trying to see. Not just trying to rely on set pieces and these one-off goals to win games. Like, that's not the football I'm trying to watch. So yeah, if it's gonna be chaotic like this, and Calafiori is running around the pitch playing wherever he likes, and we're getting wins, and the squad depth is there as well. Nah, definitely a lot more optimistic than I was before the end of the international break. So we'll see how it goes. The City game is gonna be massive. We're gonna have to,
Yeah.
yeah, it's gonna be
That's
massive
a
because
big one.
yeah, because again, we're
That's a
already
big
and then Liverpool, yeah, man. So yeah, we
one.
need to make sure we win that, but we'll get into it. But nah, man,
Yeah.
definitely a good performance from Arsenal in this game.
Yeah, nah. I think like you said, yeah. Nah, I think there was a lot of encouraging signs and yeah, you needed to win. And I think again, is you need the 3 points, but it's always nice when you get the performance to match that as well. And yeah, I think the first half, like yeah, I think you had to bide your time a little bit. And but I think also like I think it's a good sign when it's like a team doesn't get frustrated. Like, do you get me? And it's like, oh, you've got the keys to like unlock defenses. Like, do you get me? And it's like, yeah, even in that first half as well, like I said, Madueke, yeah, times where it's just bruv, just cooking the fullback, bruv. Like, yeah, so
Yeah.
yeah, like I said, that was one of the most obvious things when I was watching it. I was just like, oh, on the left and the right, they've got a threat now. I said, this
No,
is
I hear
different.
it. I hear
I
it,
said,
man.
this
Listen,
is
I told you,
different.
bro. My stocks have been sold.
I
My
said,
stocks
this
have
is
been sold,
different,
man. Yeah,
brother.
man. I love
I
my
mean,
guy, but yeah, now Eze he's a different. It's just different quality, man. Just different
yeah.
quality. It's not impersonal.
Yeah, so yeah, man. But yeah, bro, you mentioned it, man, because obviously the team that a lot of people think you're gonna be fighting for the title with is
Mm,
Liverpool. And hey,
mm.
man, bro, they played 4 games.
Oh,
They've had 4 late winners.
bro, what's going on, man?
Four late winners.
What is
The
going on,
first
man?
the first winner was from a player who hardly played last season. The second
Yeah, it
winner
was.
was
Mm.
a 100th minute goal from a 16-year-old.
Oh, they're taking the piss.
The
Yeah.
third winner was a worldy free kick.
Oh my god, against you? Oh,
And the
yeah.
fourth winner was a penalty that just didn't need to happen.
Bro, it didn't need to happen,
It
man.
just didn't need to happen.
It just didn't need to.
Don't get me twisted. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah.
It definitely was a penalty, but it just
Yeah, it
didn't need to
was.
happen.
Bro, when the player does this straight after,
Yeah.
when the player does this straight
Hannibal.
after, even the referee, if he had any doubt, if he had
Bro,
any
I
doubt,
was,
we'd
I
have
was looking
said,
at Hannibal. I was like, bro, you're United, man. I said, bro,
bro,
that's our boy. I said, you're doing us like this.
nah,
I was like,
man, low IQ, man. Say,
yeah,
hey, I don't know what he was
knew,
doing.
he knew
I
it
don't know
straight
what he
away.
was doing there, man.
Yeah, man. But
Mm.
yeah, Liverpool. Hey, man. But it's
Yeah.
crazy as well, man, because I was like, it's horrible when you're on the other side of this house. Just like that. This is what we used to do, man.
Nah, I hear it. I hear it. You
This is
find a way,
what we
man.
used. I was like, bro, this must have been frustrating to
Nah,
watch, bro.
bro.
Like
What?
when
90
Fergie
plus
time,
9.
Fergie time,
90
yeah,
plus 9.
Fergie time. Just
Nah, man. You're too young. The kids don't
this
know
must
about
have
Fergie
been
time, man.
frustrating.
Nah,
I was
that is
like, this one,
funny.
yeah, man. So Liverpool, bro, yeah, man, yeah, crazy.
No. I actually say,
So
man, yeah, man. Burnley, unfortunately, they keep letting themselves down with these last minute silly kind of
done same thing
silly
with us.
penalties. Yeah, exact same thing with you guys. Like these silly kind of ways they're dropping points. Because I think it was a really good performance from Burnley, man. I think they were really resolute. They defended well. They had enough of a little threat on the counter attack as well with Jaden Anthony. Like it wasn't. It was something I didn't really think.
He looks good. Yeah, like it's a good outlet.
Yeah, he is. Whenever I see him, I always tell my brother that Arsenal's Academy. Well, that's the one way I always remember him. But what's it called? Yeah, no. So he did a good job, and I think they deserved the point. I don't think Liverpool were great at all. So yeah, but I guess this is what champions do sometimes, right? You win games when you're not meant to win it. But on the flip side, if you keep performing like this, you're gonna get caught out because they look a lot more vulnerable. Like I feel like the idea of Liverpool is better than the reality of Liverpool right now. I think everyone is thinking of that Isak, Liverpool, and Verts, and when everything is clicking. And right now, it's like you definitely should have dropped some points this season. Like there's, like it's kind of hard to see at the same time.
You know what I will say though. I think against Bournemouth and against Newcastle, they looked extremely open and vulnerable. I think against you, they didn't look like that. And against Burnley, they didn't look like that either. I think against Burnley, what it was, obviously, it is difficult when you've got that amount of players just camped in the box and defending. And I don't blame Burnley, like, bro, they're going to do what they have to do. But I think it was like the lack of creativity from Liverpool. And again, it's very early on in the season, but this is where you need your verts to start clicking. Like, do you get me? Like, this is when you need, like, obviously Salah, like, to not necessarily replicate what he did last season, but just kind of get back up to speed. Like, do you get me? And I think, yeah, they've got a lot of talented players, and yeah, like I can see that coming, to be honest. Like, so like I think there's always multiple ways to look at it. You can look at it and be like, oh, you know what, it's not good enough. But then you can also look at it from the lens of, you know what, fam, we are gonna get better, and it is gonna start kicking, and we've got maximum points. So
and it's a lot easier to kind of talk about your problems when you won anyway. And when you say, "Oh, we got away with that. We didn't deserve to win that game, but boy, we still got a 3 points." So Nah, fair play to them, man. Like I can't discredit getting over the line, but yeah, it's definitely jarring to be watching it, man. I was like, Burnley, I didn't want to believe. I was like, nah, he couldn't, surely not. Even when Rio came on, I said, surely he's not gonna do it again. This little boy, and even him as well, man. It was actually a very key. Like he did very well in that the
Yeah,
build up to
man.
the penalty. Like he's looking like a dangerous threat whenever he
Yeah,
comes on.
man,
Like
bro.
he's
I told you he
aggressive
was my
with it.
one to watch, bro.
Yeah,
I
nah,
told you.
yeah. I love players
I'll
that he's
put him
aggressive
on
with
one
it.
to
So
watch. Yeah, man.
yeah,
Even when he
nah,
first came on, bro, like just again, like just face up the fullback, just gave man steps, like automatically you could tell. Yeah, man. He's like it's always like you said. Again, I hate Liverpool, but it's always nice to see young players come from the academy and just play with that freedom of expression. Like, yeah, it's always a great thing to see. So,
100.
yeah, man.
But
Yeah,
nah.
Liverpool. Hey, were you able to catch anything of the West Ham Spurs game?
The West Ham, you know what it is? I actually didn't because I was watching it
Okay.
and then I was like, I didn't think it was gonna be very. I don't know why. I didn't think it was gonna be very interesting. I just didn't really watch the rest of the match. But
Yeah.
I saw the scoreline at the end. I was like, oh damn, I did not see that coming. I think when the first half of what I watched of it looked quite even, and then
Mm,
I saw the score afterwards. And I was like, oh damn, what happened there? So I don't know if you
yeah.
managed to catch it.
Yeah, no, I just watched the highlights because
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
like I was out. But yeah, like it's funny because obviously from what happened last week with West Ham and Forest, I thought, oh, West Ham maybe they've turned a bit of a corner.
Mm,
And you know what, like I was expecting a closer game, but yeah, man, like yeah,
mm-mm.
it wasn't necessarily that. And from what I saw anyway, and yeah, now I think Thomas Frank, man, the good start to Premier League life. Obviously, he had that result against Bournemouth, but overall, looking like a good start, man. So they're doing
No.
their thing. They're doing
No,
their thing.
100, 100, 100. You have to give him credit. Again, this is what we say, man. United are suffering still. Spurs haven't suffered yet. So I don't know when the suffering is meant to start. Because you guys finish in similar positions and you guys are still suffering. But yeah,
Bro,
man.
and
No.
it's mad as well because it's like you just have to like just sit in just the hopelessness, bro, because it's like
Yeah.
everyone plays Europe. Like, do you get me this week? Like, do you get me Champions
Mm.
League? All of that. And you're just sitting there, just like, hey, damn, man. No European football out of the League Cup,
Ugh.
FA Cup. We have to
And
wait till January. The league, nothing
and
is
then even
fine.
watching you guys play, even your one game a week, bro. I watch your games thinking you guys are so bad to watch, man. Oh my days.
Damn, yeah,
It's just not
it's not.
entertaining.
It's
But
not been good, man. Yeah, it's not been good. But yeah, man. Hey, swiftly moving on anyway, man. That's enough United talk.
yep.
Obviously, predictions. So
Mm.
let me get up the table.
Oh yeah, man. I know there was one result. What was it? There was a result that when it happened, I said,
Yeah,
"Down." I know Major got that right.
yeah, man. I started to make my move this weekend, man. So
Try you
yeah,
put away.
just to recap. Let's recap the predictions. So obviously, City United. I went for a United 2-1 win. Of course, that didn't happen. Ace went for
Boy.
a City 2-1 win, and that did happen. Well, not the result, the
Mm.
scoreline, but the result happened. So City got the win, so you got 1 point for that. We both went for 2-1 wins for Arsenal against Forest. Obviously, correct result, not scoreline. Ace went for West Ham 2-2 with Spurs. I went for a 2-1 Spurs win. So, yep, that's 1 point for me. Ace went for Everton 2-1 win against Villa. I went for a 1-1. It ended 0-0. But yeah, that was another 1 point for me. Ace went for 2-1 Chelsea Brentford's scoreline. And it was
Mm.
almost that. It
Major.
was
I was
almost
so
that.
upset. I was so upset. No, I wasn't upset because I'll take Chelsea losing, drawing more.
I was
But I
about to
wasn't
say,
upset.
bro. I
Yeah, I wasn't upset.
was about to
I
say,
was like,
bro.
oh damn. I didn't say oh damn though, but yeah, I wasn't upset. I was very happy.
But yeah, so yeah, obviously with that late equalizer, it finished
Oh,
two
bro,
two.
we have to talk about that. Did you catch any of that game, that Chelsea Brentford game?
So nah, bro, I was out, yeah, for like the whole of that Saturday. And so yeah, I
Uh,
only saw like the brief highlights with the goals. So I saw all the goals, but yeah, I didn't
mm,
watch the game. What are you
yeah, no,
saying? Did you
because
watch
no,
it?
I went for a 2-1 because I thought it was gonna be tight, but it just how tight it was. I was like, this is not good. How tight this is, and I think Maresca is also another
Mm,
one that's making some decisions. I'm just like, this doesn't really make sense. Like they recalled Mark Gui from what's it called? Was it Sunderland? That he was on loan and then he wasn't in the squad. And then they didn't again don't really have a striker like a striker after João Pedro. So it's like why is he not in the that's not why he's not on the bench when he recorded him and you have no other options. So yeah, so that one was a funny one. Brentford actually were like very dangerous. Like they kept creating chances. They get the first goal. Palmer comes on, gets a good equalizer. Then Caicedo scores a banger that you think,
Yeah,
oh,
I
that's gonna
saw
be the
that.
winner. Like it was a lovely finish by
Yeah,
Caicedo.
scored
And then you think, okay, cool. Chelsea haven't been great this game, but they're gonna take the 2-1 home, and then they go and concede. And just the whole game too, bro. They look so susceptible to set pieces and like long throws and stuff. Like every time Brentford were putting the ball in the box, like they just looked uncomfortable. So again, I think it's just more again of just like the expectations of Chelsea this year from anyone who was thinking maybe it's a title race thing. I think it's definitely a get top 4 thing because they're still looking not as what's it called, like as dominant as you'd think they would. That Gittins and Garnacho move on the left wing. As now we said, it's going to be a funny one, and it's definitely going to be a very interesting one to see as the season goes on. But yeah, man, today it wasn't a great performance from Chelsea at all, and I think Brentford definitely deserved the point.
Fans, fair play to Brentford as well because I think like they've actually had a decent start.
Yeah, no, they have.
Like
Yeah.
considering the players that they've lost. But yeah, so yeah, that was the Chelsea Brentford. We both went for 3-0 Liverpool. Burnley wins. Obviously, that didn't happen, but yeah, correct result. And then man, this was the big differentiator. I went for Bournemouth 2-1 Brighton win, and
You
you
know
went
what
for
annoyed me about
Bournemouth
that game?
1-1
I was
Brighton. Yeah.
watching the highlights and I was like, bro, man, this game could have actually gone either way so easily. Like, could have gone either way so easily. But fair play, man. Fair play, you got that right.
Yeah. So yeah, man, that's where we're currently at with the prediction table. But yeah, bro, you want to provide the FPL update?
Yes, I would. The first update I'm gonna provide is the fact that the guys don't make the mistake I made because I fell asleep because it was international break. Came back and then I was so busy and forgot to update my team, bro. I was so upset. After the deadline passed, I was like, oh my god. So honestly, I'm reacting live to this because I haven't even wanted to look at this since because I was like, wait. Well, I think the one good thing is that I think Gyökeres got me a goal who should have been my captain. So that's the only saving grace when this wants to load. But let's I didn't even know. Wait,
Was João
I
Pedro?
didn't. Oh, that's João Pedro. That's how you know I'm reacting live. The first thing I'm gonna say is I didn't touch on it going into the Arsenal, the Ange what's it called appointment at Forest. But if you have any Nottingham Forest assets, this is your PSA to get them out of your club. Okay, because Ange came out swinging after that press conference. This guy said, "Yeah, by Wednesday you're gonna see my philosophy." I said, "Okay, that's all I need to know." So just to let everyone know, sells Nico Williams, PSA, get them by your club. Don't say I didn't warn you. Cool. There you go to Spurs. Okay, Poro did well, got me the points. Gabriel, nice. And then actually, it wasn't actually as bad as week as it could have been. And to be fair, João Pedro, I think he got definitely the assist. I don't know why he actually got 14 points. He didn't get a goal in this game. He just got an assist, I think, for the Palmer goal.
Yeah, maybe
But
got
either way,
two bonus points, maybe.
two bonus points. So no, that's actually not as bad as it could have been. I'm seeing that I forgot to change my team. Well, Anderson even got 10 on the bench. So it could have been worse. Then I go back to the league now. We look at, let me see let's go to, an Open Exchange. He's still there. Oh, okay. I didn't see him. Okay, that's where he is. That's good. That's good. We'll not this. We'll touch him next time maybe when he's higher in the league. Let me get the best. Let me get the best in the best. My internet doesn't want to work now. Cool. Yeah, Jarvis. Vikings FC. Looks like he had a good week. 72 points. Let's see anything stand out in his team. Yeah, Raya. I didn't touch on it earlier, bro, but that Raya save for the ball that bounced off what's his name's chest? What's his name? Striker from Forest. My brain's gone blank.
Chris Wood.
Chris Woods. I don't know if you saw the chance. I bounced off his chest and was leaping into the top corner. Raya got a hand on him.
Yeah.
I said, hey man, sometimes you don't what's it called appreciate these keepers enough. I think it was only like 2-0 or 1-0 then. Like that would have been a big chance if that gone in for Forest. Could have changed the whole game. So I just wanted to shout out Raya for that. Yeah, Gabriel Arsenal did well, and then okay, that's the standout. That's what we have to. That's what got him the points this week. Haaland, yeah, even after you got two, I was even happy that Pep took him off. I said, Pep, please take this guy off the pitch because I know anyone who captained him is gonna eat. So
Mm.
yeah, 26 points. So that's what has pushed Jarvis into the league. So he's currently top. So yeah, no, I think that's just a quick update for FPL this week. I think yes, I'm going to make sure that I fix my team this weekend. The one good thing is I wasn't too bad a week, and I what's it called, kept my transfer, which I probably would have made if I had fixed my team. So I
Mm.
guess we move on to the next week. That's the FPL update for this week.
I hear you, bro. And hey, man, you heard it here first. You can't say you weren't warned. Ace has told you if you've got Nottingham Forest defenders,
Hey,
got cells in goal, you need to get them out of here. He's
get them
told
out
you.
here, man. PSA,
He's
man.
told
We have to put our FPL differences aside. Put
Hey,
them
man.
aside, bro. Get them out. And oh man, that guy is so funny how he started off being so charismatic, bro. When I watch his press conferences, this guy is so he's so I don't know how to explain him, bro. He's just bad vibes. Like he's just such bad vibes. Like
Damn, man.
yeah, man. So yeah, boy, we're gonna see how it goes for Forest this season. Definitely a choice to give the best defense, so one of the best defenses in the league to Ange. So we're gonna see how it goes, man. We'll be there.
I hear you, bro. I hear you. And yeah, man, if you want to join the FPL league, the code will be going across the screen right about now. There you go. So yeah, man, join the league. But yeah, bro, very, very quickly before we round up, obviously,
Mm,
I mentioned it. It is a return to European action this week, man. I know you
yeah,
guys, you've got Bilbao, and yeah, man, what are you
yeah.
thinking?
You know what's so funny is that I haven't actually even thought about this match at all because
Mm,
I've just you're actually right. I forgot that we're actually back into Europe this week, but yeah, no,
mhm,
I'm definitely looking forward to I guess seeing some rotation again as well, just to see what Arteta does with the lineup. Because again, I would
mhm,
definitely say this is a game that I would expect Arsenal to get through at something. I'll be surprised. I'll be curious to see basically how strong he goes and what type of lineup to see how he's going to mix up the team for Europe and the Premier League this season. Because like you say, that
mhm.
definitely is our kind of asset right now, where we do have a lot of depth. So nah, definitely should be interesting. I don't know if is there any other big games that are happening this week? Because
Yeah, I think Chelsea got Bayern.
okay.
Yeah, I think Liverpool have got Atletico.
Hmm.
Yeah, so yeah,
All right,
couple.
cool. Now
I
definitely,
can't really see. I've got.
yeah. I'm trying to. I was just looking at the fixtures now, and yeah, probably those are probably the biggest ones. Yeah, Chelsea, Bayern,
Mm.
Liverpool, Madrid, Atletico. Yeah. Nah, so nah, man, it should be good, man. I'm definitely looking forward to another campaign, man. See what we can do this year. See who the
Mm.
winners is gonna be. But yeah, bro. Don't know if you have any final thoughts on that.
Hey man, I'm not in Europe, man. So me,
I heard that, bro.
I'm
You're still a fan of the sport.
just
You
watching
still
it.
love
Hey
you still
man,
love the
hey
game.
man, bro, it just
You still
hurts.
love the game.
You know what? I think it'll be interesting to see. Obviously, like how PSG return. Obviously we saw what they did last year. Barca as well. Like I know the Champions League is something that they've been chasing for a long time. We obviously Madrid. And even like Arsenal as well. Like, obviously you've got a great defense. So that's always like a good foundation to do well in the
Mm,
competition. So yeah, man, Liverpool, Chelsea, obviously, like you can't rule them out when it comes to Europe because yeah, man, like they just know how to do well. So yeah, like I think it'll be interesting to see like especially when it gets to the latter stages, like how
mm.
things transpire. Because yeah, like winning the Champions League, man, like it can do wonders for a manager and wonders for a club.
Hey man, your
So
legacy. Yeah,
yeah,
even
man.
even different.
Yeah.
Even different, but yeah, nah, man. I feel like we start dreaming when we see what the drill's looking like. If you're in the quarters, then yeah, I think that's when you start thinking, oh, okay, this there might be something here. There might be
Yeah,
something
man.
here. Nah,
Damn, it's
man.
long, man. I've got three teams to hate watch. So yeah, man. So yeah, and just need them to all get. Last year, PSG they done a great job, man. We just
Damn,
do you get
man.
me? I think what was it? Madrid got City out early, and then yeah,
Mm,
PSG dealt with Liverpool and Arsenal, man. So yeah,
mm.
man, PSG, Barca, Madrid, all of you, I need you to rise,
Oh,
man.
on that, I don't know. I don't know what you. I was gonna get your take on the Yamal stuff with Barca. I know Hansi Flick came out swinging. He was really upset with the Spanish FA for because basically the fact that you had to
Playing
take
him,
injections to play in the
yeah,
friendly
yeah, yeah, yeah,
matches. So
yeah.
yeah, man, I thought that was an interesting question because I was like, yeah, man, I was like, yeah, these dead rubber games that you're Spain, like you shouldn't need Yamal to play to this level where you know that he's not 100% fit and you're I guess encouraging and not telling them to just stay at home. I don't know if you had any kind of strong thoughts on that.
Yeah, no, just even in general, obviously, like Yamal, I've spoken about him a lot. He's a generational talent. And when you're that young, especially, and you're playing that amount of games, man, they've like there's a duty, like from clubs, from like obviously the international team, the medical staff to like make sure that he's like being looked after and his welfare has got to be prioritized. So
Mm,
yeah, man, I don't want to see his career ruined by injuries or like, yeah, he shouldn't have to be playing through injuries or like yeah, like anything that's going to be putting him at risk. So I don't
mm,
want to see that because yeah, someone like a Yamal, man, bruv, he's brilliant for football. Like, do you get me?
mm,
Obviously, Messi, Ronaldo, they're still playing, but they're much older now. You don't know how many years they've got left. And someone like a Yamal, bruv, like this guy, he's the guy where a lot of people are thinking, yeah, man, you're gonna take the torch and like,
mm,
do you get me? Help uplift this sport. And yeah, like people like him, they're super important. Like there's a similar thing with like tennis with like a Carlos Alcaraz. Like, do you get me? Like
mm,
Djokovic, Federer, and obviously Djokovic is still there, but he's much older. Federer and Nadal, they've retired. And it's like you look to those people to like help lift the sport and
mm.
entertain. So yeah, Yamal, like I hope he can just be properly looked after. But yeah, you don't want to be seeing him being put at risk.
Nah, man, I
And
thought
so
that was
yeah.
poor. No, I agree. I definitely agree.
Yeah. But yeah, man. Hey, like I always say, I appreciate everyone who's tuned in. Obviously, whether you've watched for a minute, half an hour, the whole stream, obviously, really appreciate it. And anyone who's just been supporting generally. And yeah, man, like I said in the beginning, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. But yeah, Ace, do you have anything else to add?
Nah, man, I think that was a good stream. Definitely looking forward to this week. A lot of fixtures between I guess now when we speak next. So yeah, man, should definitely be
Hmm.
a good one next week where we can reflect on Europe and see what
Yeah.
what this big weekend has in store for us. Like I said, man, Arsenal
Mm,
City,
mm,
it's
yeah.
gonna be tough, but nah, definitely looking forward to it.
Bro, I am so sorry, bro. We've
Oh,
got to do
gone.
predictions.
Oh yeah, you
We've
know
got
what is
to
yeah. I was gonna say I was looking at the plan. I said, bro, like what's going on? So
we've got to do predictions, bro. Let's quickly
cool, cool, cool.
get those wrapped up right now, man. All
Bro,
right,
these are gonna
cool.
be live predictions, bro. Like, I don't even know what
Yeah,
games I'm
live
predicting.
predictions, bro. Both
Cool.
me and you,
Off the
man.
dome.
Yeah, off
Cool.
the dome, bro. So
Cool.
cool. We have got Liverpool versus Everton. I am gonna start.
Mm,
So is it at Anfield? Yes, it is.
mm,
Oof, Everton have been playing well, man. They got Grealish balling.
mm,
Oh, that's difficult. I am gonna go 2-1 Liverpool.
mm. It's at Anfield, isn't it?
Yeah, Anfield.
Yeah, you know what? I think I'm gonna have to back. I'm gonna have to. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go 2-1. I'm gonna have to go 2-1 Liverpool too because I think that's gonna be a tough game.
Hmm.
But Liverpool usually get the job done against Everton at Anfield. So yeah, I'm gonna go 2-1.
Cool, cool. Next fixture, bro, is Man United Chelsea.
Oh, Man United, Chelsea. Ah, damn. You know what? I'm gonna go. What's Cunha's fitness situation saying? Is was it a
So
1-up or is he definitely missing this game too?
I don't know. I don't know. Like Amorim said
Mm,
with the City game, he said like obviously he ruled Cunha out, but he said if you were to ask Cunha, he would say that he's ready to play.
okay,
Like yeah. So
okay,
like he can't be
okay.
far off based on that.
Mm,
Like yeah.
mm.
but I don't know. I don't know.
Damn. You know what it is, yeah? There's the logical scoreline and there's the scoreline that I actually think is like, no, okay, no, I'm gonna go 2-1 United. I'm gonna
Swear.
go. Yeah, I'm gonna go 2-1 United. Bro, Chelsea have a terrible record at OT, and you guys. There's
Yeah.
one thing about you guys. You guys know how to bounce back. This is why you guys never win back-to-back games. Because you lose one and then you go win the next one. That's why. That's why.
So,
Because yeah, I would. It would
I
not
went.
shock me if you guys are able to beat Chelsea at home. Like actually
I
win
wa-
it. Yeah.
that surprised me because I was actually gonna say 2-1 out of United, not just out of like I just don't want to be like I'm just gonna back them. Like, do you get
Mm,
me? Not necessarily because I thought we would win the game and I thought that
mm.
would actually be a good differential, but clearly not.
Oh nah, man! I told you, bro. I saw that
Clearly
Brentford
not.
game from Chelsea, and I said, nah, man. You guys, if Brentford can do this to you, United OT can definitely do something to you as well. So,
Damn. I hear it, man. So yeah, man. Me, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like you're even more confident than me, but yeah,
mm,
we'll see. Hey, man. From my team to yours, Arsenal City. Arsenal City. And obviously you went first.
mm,
I'm going first this time. And yeah, man, I think you lot take this.
mm,
I do think City score. I'm going 2-1 Arsenal.
mm. Oh man, this is a tough one. Um, wait, if I go to an Arsenal, we are all three predictions the same.
Yeah, three with this. Bro, I'm gonna add extra fixtures.
Yeah, seriously, I can't lie. Yeah, 2-1 Arsenal.
Guys,
I have to pick my differentials.
all right, cool, bro. I am doing this off
Mm.
the cuff, bro. So let me know if you're down to do this, yeah.
Okay,
But
I'm
this is just the
listening.
idea I had. Just because these three, we don't need to do it for all of them, but just because these three are exactly the same, just to
Okay,
make it more interesting.
okay.
Um, do you want to? So we've said in each game, we've said each team scores. So
Mm.
do you want to pick a goal scorer for each team? And so
Okay, and then how many
yeah,
is it? What extra point? Or how do we? What do you
yeah.
get?
So an extra point for each goal scorer.
Okay, in each of those
Yeah,
games.
yeah.
Hmm. Oh damn. Okay, cool. All right, cool. I'm done. I'm done. I'm
Cool.
done. I'm done.
Cool. I'll start it off because it was my
Cool.
idea. But I am going to say for Liverpool, I'm gonna say Salah. And for Everton, I am going to say Indai.
No. That's gonna be too much. I think we should say one for each game. Do you want to do one for each team?
Yeah, I was gonna say one for each team.
One for each
I feel
team.
like
All
if
right.
if you do one for each game, then
Oh, we're gonna pick the same players again.
yeah.
All right. Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Hmm.
Cool. I am gonna go. All right. Cool. All right. Cool. I'm gonna go Salah. Then I'll go Beto.
Okay.
Beto or Dewsbury Hall. I'm thinking. I think I'm gonna go Dewsbury Hall. I'm
Okay.
gonna go. Yeah. I'm gonna go Dewsbury Hall, and I'm gonna go Salah in that game. Cool.
Cool. You start with the United Chelsea.
United Chelsea. I'm gonna go in Buemo, and I'm gonna
Mm.
go. And I'm gonna go João Pedro.
Mm. See, I was gonna go for Mbumo as well, but just to be different, I'm gonna go for Sheshko, and I'm going to go Palmer.
Cool. Cool.
Cool. And then Arsenal City.
All right. Cool. I'm gonna go. Damn, this is actually so okay. I'm gonna go Haaland, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Madueke. Yeah, I'm gonna go Madueke.
Cool. Of course, I'm also gonna go Ireland because I'll be mad not to. And I am going to go Eze.
I hear it. That's what I was thinking about. But I was thinking about who's more likely to be in those positions, maybe. But yeah, I
Yeah.
hear it though.
Cool. Yeah, it adds a bit of jeopardy to those
Mm,
fixtures since we predicted the exact same scoreline for all of them.
cool,
But yeah, back to
cool.
normal
That's yeah.
proceedings.
That was a good one. Yeah, that was a good
Yeah.
idea.
All right, cool. Bournemouth, Newcastle. Who was the last one to predict?
The last one to
I think it was
predict.
me. I think I started. I think I did
Yeah,
2-1. Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
you
yeah,
did.
yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Bournemouth, Newcastle.
Bournemouth at home,
Oh,
by the
that's gonna be a good game.
way.
Is thing still red carded on Gordon? The 3 game ban, right? So yeah, I think he is.
Mm.
Was it straight red? Yeah, alright, cool. Oh, Bournemouth, Newcastle. I think I'm gonna go. Damn, that is hard. 1-1. Oh, is that
Mm.
a good? Is I want to go 1-1? Yeah, I think I'm gonna go 1-1.
Mm.
Yeah, that's my prediction. That's a tough one off the dome.
It is a
That's
tough
a tough
one.
one.
I am going to go. That is tough, man. I think I have to go one as well, man.
Nah, man. What's going on, bro?
I have to go
What is
one
going
as
on?
well.
Hey, man, we need more bravery in this. We need more
I
bravery.
have to go one as well, man. Um,
Damn.
um, what was the next one? Okay, Sunderland Villa. I'm gonna start with this.
Cool,
I am
cool.
gonna go 2-1 Villa. Villa haven't scored in the Premier League yet, which is crazy work.
Yeah, they
So
have it.
yeah, I'm gonna go
Uh,
2-1 Villa.
cool. I'm gonna go 1-1. I'm
First,
gonna go.
first,
I'm gonna go 1-1.
first. All right, Brighton, Tottenham.
Ooh, I'm Tottenham away.
Yeah, Tottenham away.
Yeah, cool. I think I'm gonna go 2-2.
2-2. I hear it.
Yeah,
I am going to go 2-1 Spurs.
I hear it. I hear it.
Cool. And final one is where is it? Oh yeah, West Ham Palace, London Derby.
Ooh, West Ham Palace. Ooh, I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna go 2-1 Palace.
2-1 Palace. Oh, I am going to go. I am going to go 1-1.
1-1.
Yeah, 1-1 Palace. So yeah, man,
Cool, cool,
that
cool.
is a off the cuff
Yeah.
predictions,
No,
man.
no preparation.
Yeah, man, off the cuff predictions. So yeah, that's
Mm,
locked in. So
mm,
that's
mm,
sorted.
mm.
So yeah, we'll update everything next week, man. But yeah, like I
We'll be there.
mentioned, man, appreciate everyone who's tuned in, and yeah, appreciate all of the support, man. So yeah, until next time, man. Stay blessed. Have a good one.